8, it says, was the Lord displeased against the rivers?
Now Habakkuk is seeing a vision here of the deliverance of the Israelites. And we're going to prove it. Now within that, he's seeing all of this destruction. He's like, are you like, what did the rivers do? Yeah. Like, read that again?
Habakkuk 3 and 8. Was the Lord displeased against the rivers?
Right.
Was thine anger against the rivers? Was thy wrath against the sea?
Right.
That thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation?
See, horses and chariots. Horses, when you look up the Hebrew word, is synonymous with swift or power. Yeah. Okay, and then the chariot, marakab or rakab, all right, means what? Vehicle.
Vehicle. Yep.
A seat where one rides. Yeah. So, throughout the Bible, we have the presence of the scripture. In the scriptures of these vehicles, and it tells you the Son of Man is coming in the book of 2nd Esdras on a giant, what looked like a mountain to Esdras. Like what is that?
What is it? When you read these scriptures, what it was like, you have to bring it to life in your mind.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
So, do you think the Lord is going to be like Thor or Zeus riding on a chariot with horses with a thunderbolt in his hand?
Right, with an attitude.
Yeah, you know, bow before me, puny humans.
Right.
You know, like,
show enough.
We're trying to tell you that there's some type of glorious power that the Most High has his angels riding upon, man.
Right.
And we're likening it to what we understand in this world as UFOs to give you some sort of a clue. But we know in part and prophesy in part. Right. Brothers have seen these vehicles from a far, far, far distance, but when the glory and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua actually descends on earth, you know judgment is at hand. When his brothers read in Habakkuk the 3rd chapter, is a personal vision and view of destruction to where he's so close to it, he like, well, damn, you're going to destroy everything.
Right. How we going to...
Wait, I want to, we need rivers.
Yeah,
you know
these are the vision of our fathers. But see, Jake don't want to tap into the prophecy. Then these niggas want to hop up with their mixtape. Yeah. All right, and then try to undermine prophecy.
Yeah. Right. Bro, a landslide, an earthquake. Yeah, you lived through an earthquake.
Yeah, 1989. Right?
It's different from watching TV, ain't it?
When the Bay Bridge fell and shit.
When you feeling
I was in that one,
It's different from watching destruction on TV.
Right.
Than being, you're gonna describe it differently.
Right.
You're gonna describe destruction differently from seeing it far off than being in the midst of it. When you're in the midst of it, that's everything.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna describe it as like, man, I thought it was over. Right.
Salvation and destruction gonna be simultaneous.
Right. So when you see the prophets describing this destruction that the chariots are bringing, you have the Most High put them in the midst of it. Some of them got sick. They said, woe is me.
Jake talk about the ancestors. Let's we reading what the ancestors saw.
Right.
Scared as hell, man.
So you got to put yourself in the seat.
It's only one way to
put
get out of this
yourself in the position of what Habakkuk is describing right here.
Right. Go ahead.
That's it on that.
No, it's more. Some more. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I was saying, it's just like that. You ever see that movie Next with Nicolas Cage, where he could see into the future only a little bit, but when he was put smack dab in the middle of that war zone, that gives you a visual of what the prophet was speaking on. You know what I'm saying? He sat Nicolas Cage right, and everywhere he looked, she was blowing up, and it was going down. You know what I'm saying? And then when he snapped back into it, he was like, holy moly.
Yeah. Guacamole.
Right.
Go ahead.
Back in Habakkuk 3 and 9, it says, thou bow was made quite naked according to the oaths of the tribes, even thy word. Selah. Thou didst cleave the earth with rivers. The mountains saw thee, and they trembled. The overflowing of the water passed by. The deep uttered his voice and lifted up his hands on high.
What is he seeing? Like,
it's deep. The mountain trembled.
Mountains trembled.
Like, what did he see? Like, go ahead.
It says, the sun and moon stood still in their habitation.
Right.
Yeah.
At the light of thine arrows they went, and at the shining of thy glittering spear.
Man, missiles.
Right.
All sort of war going on the earth.
Yep.
That's what, he's seeing like a movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thou didst march through the land in indignation.
Right.
Thou didst thresh the heathen in anger.
He's going to thresh the heathen in anger. Go ahead.
Thou wentest forth for the salvation of thy people,
The salvation of thy people,
even for salvation with thine anointed.
that's the elect.
Yep.
And when you read up, what did it tie to? The chariots
Chariots of salvation.
of salvation.
Yep.
That's how we're going to get out of here. Isaiah 31 and 5. But what is this? Somebody else got something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He read it.
Yeah.
That was a chariot of salvation. That's what I said. That's not talking about a Ford Taurus, my nigga.
Right. It says chariots of salvation.
not
So
talking
what
about no
is
chariot.
that?
He knows any damn way.
Man.
And if we have an example of one in Egypt, it's not far-fetched to think that we're going to have one to get out of the
Spiritual
spiritual Egypt.
Yeah, the new Egypt.
Because that's what we're going to be delivered from, the new Egypt. When you get Isaiah 31, which we'll get, it lets you know. Go ahead.
Yep. Isaiah chapter 31, verse 5. As birds flying,
Oh, yeah, yep.
so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem.
So will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem.
How do birds fly?
As birds flying.
How do birds fly?
How do they fly?
Ronald. They fly in formation. They fly and they move. Have you ever watched birds flying?
Right.
You saw studies.
Have you ever
on
seen them
aircraft.
move and move in coordination and zip in and out, going up and down freely? Esau can have his planes, but the Most High can't.
Right.
He on a regular ass chariot,
Right.
the ancient Roman chariot. That's
He
what you're
can't
thinking
leave.
about.
He can't send something to represent him in the physical world.
Right,
And if he did, it can't be something that powerful.
right. But it was something that was right, hyper. It was hyper physical. It was something that had a spiritual form to it. But they saw it and they described it, to the best of their ability.
Yep.
And they saw the destruction that it was capable of.
Right.
And they saw it lead them through the wilderness. They saw it destroy their enemies. They saw the Lord get caught up into it.
Right.
And they had hope of one day having that happen too. What happened to Elijah? What happened?
Right.
Where did he go?
Right. What is that?
What was that?
What was that whirlwind?
What was that?
Yeah.
Enoch.
Yep.
What happened?
Where'd they go?
Oh, hey, look.
What power did that?
The Bible is for the prophets, man. Everybody else just got one.
What are we gonna be caught up into? With and where? Explain.
Yeah.
We're coming out here and we're explaining.
Right. And then it talks about how when we get up there, we're going to get crowned.
Right.
We're going to be singing songs of victory in Revelation, the 15th chapter. Where are we going to be?
New Jerusalem coming down from where? Come on, man.
So y'all through.
Yeah, go back to Africa.
Take your ass over there.
Yeah, go back to Africa if
The
you
African
can.
booty scratchers.
Go ahead.
And there's nothing wrong with Africa.
Yeah, Africa's
But
beautiful.
going to Africa right now, it's going to be a toilet bowl.
And
You're
Moab's
not
gonna be
finna
ruling
fix
over you.
Africa. You don't know how to fix it. None of y'all know how to rule a nation. You through. You can go to Africa and fuck Africa up.
Jake don't know how to find a water supply.
Taking these niggas to Africa is going to ruin Africa. Horrible decision.
Man. Crips and
What the hell are you going to do in Africa together?
Crips and Bloods in Africa. Hell no.
Okay? Bitches still got weaves. And don't have any mindset of getting out of it.
Right.
Like, stop.
Man, that's
Anyway.
that's that one point, bro. That's
Right,
it.
right. Anyway. Isaiah 31 and 5, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Defending also, he will deliver it. And passing over,
He
he will preserve it.
will preserve it. Keep going.
Right. Turn ye unto
So
him.
he's going to do that as birds flying.
Hey,
See, and it's passing over. That word is literally Pesach. This is going to be the new Passover.
yes.
It says we're no longer going to talk about the deliverance from Egypt, but we're going to celebrate in the kingdom the deliverance of the new
North,
Egypt,
Was
the North
Kanye
Country.
right?
the land of the north.
Yep.
That's a new question for these so-called white people.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, it's E.
Yeah, was Ye right? Ye, whatever.
Hey, you so-called, you Edomites are finished, man.
Done.
This is what you've done with the earth and what you set up in the image and the legacy you left is horrible. This is a horrible state of humanity under the rulership of you Edomites, man.